What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about my team, what they've added into the game as far as the daily challenges, and as far as just the new challenges. We got new weekly challenges for Jimmy Butler, as well as VJ Edgecombe, which again, it's super, I don't want to say easy, but honestly relatively easy to do, to get done. So let's go over it. Let's talk about it. Honestly, look, is my team out of the clear? No, I'm not going to sit up here and say my team is totally out of the clear, but I will say this. Every day, if you complete these daily challenges, at least the way it looks, it's looking like you can get 5,000 extra MT for free, which isn't a big deal. But guess what? At the end of the day, if the challenges are easy, it's extra MT. Plus, if we get these, consistent weekly challenges, and these are more than just Edgecombe and Jimmy Butler, and we get, consistent players, we could have a step in the right direction. So for Jimmy Butler, you got to play 15 games. I mean, okay, right? Like 15 games. In offline, you can get it done, like playing triple threat, stuff like that. For VJ Edgecombe, what do you got to do? Well, got to score 34 points with the shooting guard, and you only got to complete any 4 of these. So 34 points with the shooting guard, 250 points over triple threat games, 33s plus steals over multiple triple threat games, 25 4-pointers over clutch time games, 100 fast break points over clutch time all-star team-up games, 250 points over multiple full lineup games, 50 assists and rebounds, free throws over multiple full lineup games, or getting 11 assists, rebounds, and steals with shooting guards. So all you got to do is complete 4 of these. So if you just play the game, I mean, I'm guessing you're going to get at least 3 of those done, and then you'll just have to do an extra one. But this is a massive step in the right direction. No, do not open up packs. I'm not telling you guys that 2K is out of the clear, but I am telling you stuff is getting slightly better, right? Like, we are not out of the clear, right? The season 2 rewards still need to be updated, right? Things got to still change. The pack odds are still abysmal, right? Like, they're still terrible. But at the end of the day, this is as good of a Friday as we have seen in a long time. Now, I will say this, right? 2K did not give us our 10 box back. So that's something I was seeing. Is 2K going to give us our 10 box back? They obviously didn't. It's a decision they made, obviously, and instead they give us head coach Scott Brooks, who genuinely is not one of the best free head coaches that we have seen in anything. Like, Eric Spoelstra you can get for free. So why in the world is 2K giving us a Scott Brooks card? I don't know. Like, your guess is as good as mine. It doesn't make sense to me. He's not he's a fine coach, but he's nothing special, nothing crazy. And so that's what we get as far as Friday challenges. But if 2K can consistently give us these daily challenges for 5,000 extra MT every day, if they can consistently give us the weekly, moments type of cards, we're gonna have a small step in the right direction. Again, we've got a long way to go, but Edgecombe is really, really solid for people just starting the game. Jimmy Butler can obviously play some ball. I might have gameplays of both of them coming later today. But it is a small step in that right direction. So how would I go about this if I wanted both Jimmy Butler and VJ Edgecombe? I would play triple threat, right? Because at the end of the day, if you play triple threat, that's the fastest way to get Jimmy Butler. Along the way, you're going to get the points in triple threat games. You're going to get the 3-pointers and steals done. You are probably going to get, the assists, rebounds, and steals with, over multiple games. So then all you're going to have to do is complete one more of these things, and you're going to be well on your way. So honestly, that's the main mode I would play is Breakout. And like, even for me, right? In Breakout, if I do get a clutch time game, which I'm probably going to eventually play a clutch time game, in that clutch time game, then is where I can, in that clutch time game, what is the next challenge that I can grind? Can I grind out the 34 points with a shooting guard in a game? You should be able to get that done. If not, start knocking down some 4-pointers and chipping away at those challenges. But realistically, guys, I gotta be honest, super easy to get Jimmy Butler, super easy to get VJ Edgecombe. I can't really hate on either one of those challenges whatsoever at all. Like, again, even if I wanted to hate, I really can't, because these are probably some of the best things that we have seen in the game in a very long time. Like I said, 2K is not out of the clear, but what I will say is this: 2K is hearing the community, because I almost guarantee if the community wouldn't have said nothing, number one, we wouldn't have got these daily challenges, which again, they're not out of the clear for it, but it is extra MT every single day. And number two, again, these weekly challenges for some good free cards gives the no money spent people a reason to play the game. So again, I'm not saying it's perfect, and I'm not saying that 2K is out of the clear, but they're at least, they hear us, right? And it's a step in the right direction. For people out there that saying, Ty, this is not a step in the right direction, stop gassing 2K. I'm not gassing 2K. They've still got a lot of things to do. But guess what? With the Jimmy Butler grind, you also get double rep times too. Like, there is a reason to load up and play the game today if you are no money spent. You can get Edgecombe, who is really good for a free point guard, and Jimmy Butler, who is fine, for absolutely free, right? And along the way, if you do those couple of things, guess what? You're going to get 5,000 extra MT along the road. Again, it's not perfect, but it is something that, in my mind, it's like, I've been waiting for a reason to, like, start a no money spent squad series. This is something that gives me a reason to start that. Am I going to start it? I don't know, right? I don't know. I need to see some more from 2K, but it at least gives me a reason to be like, okay, maybe if you are no money spent, you can start loading up and playing the game. Because guess what? If I was no money spent today, or just starting my team today, I would go into breakout, grind these couple of things out. While I'm doing that, I'm getting these daily challenges done. I'm unlocking the auction house, starting my road towards level 40 Chris Bosh. You know, there's a reason to play the game today. Whereas before, in past Fridays, we haven't seen that, right? Again, we've got a long ways to go, but at least we're starting to chip away at it. Again, not saying things are perfect. I'm not saying, oh, go rip a bunch of packs. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying if we can consistently improve the mode, there's hope, right? Like there is some sort of hope compared to 2K. If they would have today not done anything and just drop packs and drop the coach and that's it. No, they gave us the daily challenges, which again I think is a step in the right direction. They gave us the Jimmy, they gave us, you know, the Edgecombe, and for me, like, is it a big deal? No, but it is a thing for me. Like, okay, I guess I can play some breakout today, and while I'm playing breakout, right, I'm getting things done. So I go into this game in breakout. I'm going to try to score a bunch with Scottie Pippen. I don't remember what it was. Was it 30 points or 35 points with 25? I don't know what it was with the shooting guard, but I'm going to try to, you know, score with Scottie Pippen, get another challenge for VJ Edgecombe done. And again, as I'm doing this, I'm winning games, right? Which you need to do for Jimmy Butler. As I am doing this, if I didn't have level 40, I'm getting Chris Bosh. I'm working towards getting the daily challenges done just for a little extra MT. Like, these are the things that I like. Right? It's not just one thing added into the game. It's multiple things that are added into the game that combined make there a reason to load up and play the game, right? Because before it's like, if you didn't grind rep, if you didn't, you know, want to, you know, strictly grind level 40, there was no reward to play the game for you know, modes for. The season 2 rewards were absolutely abysmal. And so at least today, right? And I hope there's a lot more to come, but at least today there was a reason for us to load up and grind for Edgecombe and Jimmy Butler, especially if you're no money spent, because like I said, a lot of people were asking me, Ty, who is some of your best budget point guards in the game? Guess what? I'm not that high on Jimmy Butler, but I am super high on VJ Edgecombe. Super high on him. I think he is really good. And like I said, I'll try to get a gameplay out with Edgecombe here in a little bit. So long ways for my team to go, you know, to get the community back on board. I'm not gonna lie, like with the start to this season being as bad as it was, 2K's got a long ways to go. But I do think today, with these challenges, with as easy as they were, and honestly with there being a whole section in the collection basically for like these moments cards, I do think that this could be a really positive sign. Now, again, what would I like to see? So I think the Edgecombe and Jimmy Butler moments were from what, 2 days ago? So if they can continue to give us these type of cards, awesome. So like, what would I like to see? An Amethyst Aaron Gordon when I load up the game tomorrow would be fantastic. Even an Amethyst Steph Curry. Didn't Steph have like 50 some points? Would be fantastic to add into the game as well. Like, these are things. I know Shea had like 50 as well. Like, these are the things that 2K could continue to add, right? Don't let it just be a one-time thing and okay, now the community is gonna give us, you know, give us their money, so now we're out of the clear. No, continue to add these things. You continue to add these things, I promise you the community is going to be on the same page, and again, enjoy playing the game. At the core of it, that's what needs to happen. The community needs to enjoy loading up, playing the game, and have their reason to play the game. Like I said, for myself, Edgecombe and Jimmy Butler aren't probably ever going to see the court for my squad right here. But like I said, if I didn't have the best team in the game, like, or one of the best teams in the game, they're 2 cards that can play. They're 2 solid cards. They're 2 cards that you can add to your card collector level. Like, there's a reason to load up and play the game today. Like I said, that combined with the daily challenge for a little extra MT, you know, and as I continue my breakout grind, it just gives me a little more incentive to load up and play the game. Like I said, 2K is not out of the clear, but I do think that they are hearing the community, right? And I think that slow change is better than no change. And that's what I'm gonna really emphasize to you guys is, no, I don't think 2K is in a perfect situation still to this day. No, I'm not gonna open up packs. I wouldn't recommend you guys opening up packs yet. You know, make them update the rewards, make them show us something on Tuesday that we can actually grind and consistently get, but it's a start. After basically last week having absolutely no reason to load up and play the game, today there is. I wish we would have gotten our 10 box instead of an Amethyst coach. That is something that I'm still really I'm just disappointed in 2K, because that would have been such an easy thing for them to add, is that free 10 box back. But like I said, it is a step in the right direction. It's going to take some time. I'm not expecting things to change overnight. But obviously, with that being said, it's not going to be something that we can just, oh, well, on Tuesday, open up packs. We made our voices heard, so let's open up packs. No, make 2K show us that they actually care once again about the community. So that's where I'm at with things. Like I said, I'll try to give you guys a VJ Edgecombe gameplay, because I do think the card is going to be really good and a great addition to your guys' squads if you can go and get him, which everybody should be able to go and get VJ Edgecombe. Another thing that I really want to add is everybody should be able to get him, which is just icing on the cake. So that's kind of where I'm at with things, and I'll show you guys after this game like what I got done. Again, the reps continuing to slowly go up. I did get my badge option pack. I've already got my season 2 card from this, but just kind of slowly trying to add things to my collection. But at the end of it, guess what? The daily challenges, they're going to get done. I'm going to add some extra MT to our collection, which is going to be solid as far as Edgecombe, as far as Jimmy Butler. Again, 2 games towards Jimmy. VJ Edgecombe, we have completed 2 out of the 8 total things. So now guess what? The rest I can probably honestly go and do in triple threat. Knocking down threes, scoring points. It's going to be really easy to do. So Edgecombe coming home soon. As I am grinding breakout, you know, I'm adding these season 2 completions basically to my collection, which again, I really do wish 2K would have done something more with that and updating the rewards. You guys can let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.